Let's dive into Hashimoto's and weight gain. Now, Hashimoto's is actually an autoimmune condition of your thyroid gland. Your thyroid is a small butterfly-shaped gland right at the base of your neck here in the front. And this is what's in charge of releasing thyroid hormone, which involves all cellular activity, including metabolism and body temperature regulation, things like that. So if there is an issue with your thyroid, you're actually not going to have a metabolism that works very well for you. Now, from other videos that I've done, you've probably learned that metabolism is not only in charge of utilizing energy from your body, right, using the energy that's stored in fat cells, but also in charge of storing energy as well as detoxification in your body. So if your thyroid isn't working, your metabolism isn't working, and it's going to impact all of those things. Now, Hashimoto's causes inflammation in the thyroid gland. That inflammation is very reactive to other things in your overall health. So if you have a lot of illness, if you're feeling really tired, if you have been under a lot of stress, it makes it really difficult for your thyroid to function like it should. This is going to cause that weight gain and make it almost impossible to lose any weight. Now, it's really easy to just kind of glance at somebody and say, oh, they just got to go to the gym more. They've just got to eat less and work out more, and that's how they're going to lose weight. But if you have Hashimoto's, that's not the case at all. The other really frustrating thing with Hashimoto's is that it can come on and you can have all of the symptoms of hypothyroidism, but still have your TSH be within a normal range. You can still have your thyroid levels be within a normal range, but you have all the symptoms because the inflammation is onsetting in your thyroid. Now, how do we know if you have Hashimoto's? How do we know if this is something that's impacting you? Well, getting a full thyroid panel is what will tell us. Just testing your TSH, or your thyroid stimulating hormone, is not enough information, right? We need to test T3, T4, and the antibodies. The antibodies is what really connects thyroid with Hashimoto's. If your antibody levels are off, it means that you most likely have Hashimoto's. And again, if you have one autoimmune disease, the likelihood of you having or developing another one is very, very high. So when we look at your levels, when we look at your thyroid, we also want to make sure we're getting a Dutch test at the same time. So make sure you're clicking this link, make sure you're diving into not only what your thyroid panel is, but as well as your full Dutch test, which is your full comprehensive hormone panel. That way we can see all of your endocrine levels and what your system would need moving forward. Right? Because if you've tried all the things, if you're like, I'm still exhausted, I'm very fatigued, I'm gaining weight no matter what I do, I don't know where to turn. And when I look up things with thyroid, I check all those boxes. But I went in and I got my, thyroid tested. They only tested TSH. And it says I'm fine. I'm not fine. I don't feel fine. Well, let's do this thyroid panel and let's do a full Dutch test and really see what your body's doing. The beautiful thing about this is that these tests come right to your house. You take them. The thyroid panel is a blood test. The Dutch panel is a urine test. You take the test, turn them into the labs, and then once we get your results, we can go over it. Now, this allows us to see everything, right? And make sure that nothing is being missed with your system specifically. So please let me know if you have any other questions. You can put a comment below this video. I do check the comments to make sure that I'm addressing any questions that you would have. My name is Dr. Beth Westie. I am a women's health and hormone expert, author of the books The Female Fat Solution and The Female Menopause Solution, which are on Amazon. I'm also the host of the Female Health Solution podcast, so make sure you subscribe to stay updated on all the episodes that I have coming out.